Hi guys, just want to do a football roundup of what's happened over the past couple of days. Recently, mostly, Gary Neville has been sacked from Valencia after 4 months in charge of the Spanish club. He walked in there with a big job, a big, big job, big club, and his first proper managerial job. If people say yeah, he's assistant manager, yeah, assistant manager from going from assistant manager with England to a main man at a club who you don't know much about, you can't speak the language, you can have problems from the word off. Yeah, you might have won a couple of games under him, but in 4 months they're a couple points above the relegation zone. It's not on for a club of their size. The second manager who left his job was Remy Gard from Aston Villa. In my opinion, it was a weird appointment. Yeah, you can say yeah he played for Arsenal and managed Lyon in France, but mostly his tactics wasn't the best. The game what comes into mind was when they were playing Liverpool at home and he got beat 6-0. And again, I'm going if you do go down, the Premier League won't be the same without Villa, because the Villa who the best match in my opinion who Villa had in the modern era was Mon O'Neill, but again he got them to a couple of semi-finals, top five events in the Premier League when he was at the helm. He had a great squad, and over the since he left, they've had see they've had other managers who Steve Alex McLeish, Black, Birmingham match right here went in. That was a weird appointment. Yeah, he might have won the League Cup with Birmingham and got them relegated. He was there for a couple of seasons, then he left. Then he was a team manager to take over for the first half of the season. Then they got George Hooley. In my opinion, was a great choice, but his health issues came back and he had to step down. Then he went with the ex-Tottenham manager, I do believe it, Tim Sherwood, who was a great young manager who did a good job at Tottenham, did an okay job at Villa, got them to an FA Cup final against Arsenal. It's one of them things, isn't it? If you don't win, if you don't have success in the cup contest and in the Premier League, the owners don't give the managers enough time. And going on to my team, Liverpool. The last game wasn't the best, 3-2 defeat Southampton, but we got two games coming up against. Oh, sorry, we got a game on Saturday evening against Tottenham. In the last 6 games, we haven't lost. Have an aggregate score of 18-4. And after that, we've got the first leg against Borussia Dortmund, and second leg the fortnight after. So, two games, but in my opinion, going to be the best games in the quarterfinals of the Europa League this season. Hopefully, touch wood that we can get a result away, away and at home. Do what we did against Man United. If they come to if we can make a goal away in Germany and bring that back to Anfield and win quite comfortably, I can see us getting to the final and probably winning it, because teams that are left. Teams left in the capital one, sorry, Europa League are Braga, Schalke Donetsk, Villarreal, Sparta, Athletic Bilbao, Seville, and Liverpool and Bayern Munich. Borussia Dortmund, and I can see us probably getting an easy semi-final draw if it goes our way. And talking about other football and stuff, Tranmere's ex-player and manager Johnny King has passed away. Just found that out on Sky Sports News, and if you ever been in the ground, if you're sitting at the cop, the stand next to the cop on the left hand side, facing you is the Johnny King stand, and he was a great player and a great manager for the club, and he'll be sorely missed. And talking about Tranmere, they're doing brilliantly in the conference. They're in the playoff places at the moment. I can see that they are improved after a couple of years under Ronnie Moore's their manager. Now they've got a young manager from Everton's Academy. Can't remember the manager's name at the moment, but he's doing a good job. And let's talk about the Championship, because people say, yeah, the Football League. In my opinion, the Football League is harder to get out of than staying in the Premier League, because you've got 3 divisions: Championship, League 1, League 2. Championship is the hardest league to get out of, and the league leaders are against Bournemouth at the weekend. Top 2, Burnley are currently on 75 points and Brighton on 71, and they play 38 games apiece. Burnley, they've got a great manager, Sean Dyche. They call him the Ginger Mourinho, great nickname for him, and he's a good manager. He's done brilliantly at that club. If he stays there and keeps them up in the Premier League in a couple of years, I can see him getting a big job. One of the big jobs in the Premier League. He'll be a good fit for Newcastle or Sunderland if they stay up, or one of the other clubs. He's been linked with Aston Villa, but I can't see him going from league leaders to bottom 3 contenders relegation, because Remy only won 2 of his games in charge. And Remy had the worst win percentage in the Premier League with 10% of. It is really unnatural of a man to have that low of a win accuracy in the Premier League. And talking about Newcastle, going back to Newcastle, they've got Liverpool's ex-manager in Rafa Benitez, and I can see he's going to have a struggle because this is his first time in a proper relegation battle, and he's had, I think, 2 games chosen and lost. He drew one and lost the other 2 Leicester, the league leaders, and I hope this doesn't wreck his career, because he is a top manager and he got untreated unfairly at Real Madrid. When he got sacked, he was still 3rd in the league, a couple points behind Atletico and Barcelona, and he sort of stuck with him, give him time. Remember, when he started off his career, he was given the under-16s at Real Madrid, and he started his football career there and then he went to some other under par teams. Then he got the financial job, won 2 league titles, won the UEFA Cup, won the Copa del Rey. I think they went to the pool, won the Champions League in his first season and stuff like that. He is a top manager, and that's all of this video now. I'll probably do a couple more videos tomorrow or at the weekend. I'm gonna do it probably at the weekend when all the Premier League and Champions. I'm gonna put out a video of the matches what I'm keeping an eye on, and I'll do like a little review of all the matches in one video for the channel. And if you watch these, please like and subscribe and comment. Thank you. Bye.